Hey guys! It has been a while, hasn't it? How are you guys doing? This is Kaede Kisaragi. Watches Kamen Rider 01. I almost forgot how to do this. So yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? I mean, considering that it's been several months since my last reaction, and I stopped exactly on the episode before the COVID-19 related hiatus began, and that kind of ended up dragging longer and longer to the point that, well, I'm kind of late to my reactions. Very late. So late, in fact, that this Sunday, at the time of the recording of this video, we're gonna have the final episode of Kamen Rider 01. So you might say I have a lot of catching up to do. And that's why I decided that I'm gonna do a power binge of all the episodes, as many as I can, and I'm gonna be shooting these videos as quickly as I can in order to catch up in time to the finale. Also, because of the fact that the finale is oncoming, I decided not to try and pursue any special episodes and side stories that have been published since then. So I'm not gonna be watching the recap episodes that they put out during the hiatus, and I'm not going to be watching the President special that focuses on you know, our favorite Zaya enemy, the guy we hate the most. Sadly, due to the fact that it has been quite a while, I did suffer a few spoilers on what's to come. Luckily, I have managed to avoid the grand majority of the spoilers, so I actually don't know what's going to be happening exactly. If I see something I recognize from a spoiler, I will point it out, don't worry. But on the whole, I'm still pretty much blind to what's going to happen next, and I'm kind of, you know, fearful and excited at the same time, because Kamen Rider 01 has been pretty much one of my favorite Kamen Riders in the recent years. So, with that in mind, let us go and watch Kamen Rider episode 35, the one just before the hiatus began. And let's see where we go. Also, I apologize if I don't remember some facts correctly. Like I said, it has been a little while since I last watched this. Right, Fua got taken down like a mook. Horobi wanted Ikazuchi's progress key. Then he blew up the other Humagear. Everybody who was wearing the Zaya spec ended up going out of control, because that was the will of the arc. And then comes Jin, who steals Ikazuchi's progress key right from Aruto's hand. Weren't you buddies last time I saw ya? Why do you need Mitsubo Jinrai to release the Humagears? Interesting how Jin does not address Aruto by his name, but instead calls him 01. Also, Metal Cluster Hopper just giving a beating to Jin. No way you're gonna get away. He's like an SNK boss right now, just not letting Jin breathe for 1 second. Also, they're gonna destroy the dam. I don't know, you're the one who's summoning a lot of metal grasshoppers to kick his ass. You're the one who has something wrong with you, Aruto. Isn't that exactly what he's doing? Fighting for Humagears? Oh? Okay, I'm surprised. Horobi protecting Jin? Very surprising. Here comes the opening. It has been a while. Let's see if I still remember how to sing the opening. 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 広大なアーカイブアクセスして検索したって I don't think it's right データは過去をは再僕らへは4の4 not found 01 01 01 01 01 01 01 Realize 始まりの合図新しい時代をWe got a sunrise burning like the fires 切り開け運命を You wanna realize 描いた未来ぶち抜いていけるのは You're the only one 01 01 01仮面ライダー01はコラのスポンサーの提供でお送りします。I insist, he is green! Episode 35, What do Humagears dream of? Even Horobi doesn't know why he did it. It's the daddy Humagear program asserting itself. And Jin's like, I gotta protect daddy. Humans exterminating humans. Sounds awfully appropriate, doesn't it? Koichi, calm down. The farm boy doesn't deserve this. Come on, Koichi. Get out of this. Why? Naki. Why did you do this, Naki? And here comes Fua. Still alive. Damn it, Naki! Aha! He's fighting. And Fua got to the machine. I do believe that means that Fua is the best character ever, and that's period. That's final. Fua is the best character in the show. Nobody can. No, none. Not even. The attack has ceased, but at what cost? Also, you just know that Towser is still gonna be top of the... Yeah. He's still gonna try and pretend nothing happened, right? I don't think you can call that a malicious bug. You nearly killed people, man. Which means that the Zaya specs are dangerous and therefore you should not be selling them. Guy, do you even notice that you are doing exactly what you accused that you accused exactly Aruto of doing? Oh, you said that you patched it up, but what's to guarantee that something is not gonna go wrong again? I have your word that it will happen all over again. Seriously, what the hell? This guy is such a hypocrite. So, what's up, Horobi? You're acting more human now. What you gonna do now, Aruto? And of course, now Fua wakes up in the hospital. Naki! Indeed. Also, I can see what they said about the person who plays Naki. It didn't seem obvious at first with the red eyes, but quite a pretty person. Okay, Naki, not so many details. Also, you kidnapped him. Why are you acting so cheerful? Ooh, we're gonna find out at last the secret behind Fua. He did? Oh yeah, that's true. That's twice now that Horobi protected Jin, which means that the daddy protocol is acting up. Can they? I don't think so. I suspect there's something else going on. If this was the will of the Ark, Horobi would not have done that. Eh? Eh? What? Ah, that's cheating! You're supposed to tell us the truth, not hide it! So, what did you take from that, Fua? Apparently, you was kind of surprised. He had a perfectly normal life. He was not. He was nothing but a completely normal guy. Excuse me for being normal. Oh, one exception? His sense of humor. Ooh, he's gonna be outed. Yep. You're outed! Yua finally knows about Fua's terrible sense of humor! Atakeyama? By risking your life? Good intentions, bad form. You nearly killed your father by trying to do that, you idiot! You nearly killed your father! How could you even think this is still a good idea? I think your dad would be happier with a healthy son and not dying. Flashbacks to Aruto and his father. You have to be a good son, Koichi. Don't do something that your father would be scared of you doing. Ah, and here comes Guy pretending that he's the hero. Are we going to have an all-out war? Apparently we will. Horobi leading a bunch of Magia versus Guy and Ames. Ames. Amusu? Amusu? I don't know how to pronounce. Sorry. Can't wait to see him getting his ass kicked. Seriously, it will feel so good. Perfect rise. Who does the voice for the belts on the season, by the way? I don't really know. I kind of miss having Akira Kushida doing the voices on Kamen Rider Us, you know? Tatoba, tatoba, tatoba. Well, here we go. All out war. And it's not even Kamen Rider Gain. I keep losing focus here because of the light. A nice fight, though the explosion effects look very half-assed. I mean, the explosions are just happening left and right on the screen without really caring about who's positioned next to the explosion or if they are affected by the explosion. Not the best use of CGI on Kamen Rider so far, in my opinion. Take a giant step, and it's not Kamen Rider Forze. Towser doing the thing he does, stealing powers. Horobi is getting his ass kicked. That is not good. You're supposed to kill him. Jack off. And this time, Aruto saves Horobi for some reason. I don't get it. Why did you save Jin last time? Because you're a father. He is a father Humagear. That's what he does. Yes. You are more than the Ark. You're you and nothing else. And I love that Towser is just waiting for them to finish the talk before attacking. Seriously, sometimes villains are so stupid. You would think Towser of all villains would just attack them and not let them have this heart-to-heart, you know? The Humagears aren't at fault. It's anyone who would deny them their right to dream. Like the one who created the Ark, Amatsugai. And you remain ignorant of the fact that you created the enemy that you are trying to destroy now. So that means all of this, it's your fault. You are not 1000 perfect. You're not 1000% perfect. You are 1000% wrong. Your argument is invalid. Metal Cluster Hopper, go forth. Let's see now. Giant step again. This time the giant robot troops again. Really? You want to murder a human being? Ay. Guy Amatsu is trying to murder a human being to advance his agenda. And he still believes he is on the right side of everything. Uh-oh. Ah. Arc to the rescue, apparently. All of AIMS just got hacked by Arc. Guy, I believe you are rather screwed at this point. Hey, Naki. Yep. He will make Horobi's dream come true. Are you going to destroy all humans in order to destroy the Humagears? Whatever whatever revelation that Horobi was about to have, I think he just forgot it the moment that Naki showed up. And here's Horobi once again transformed and ready to fight. By the way, it might be just the costuming department, but it looks like the gold in Towser is starting to wear a little less bright over time. Might be just the lighting, I don't know. But it would be quite interesting if it was a reflection of how he was falling further and further from his perfection ideal. Horobi wins. Scorpionality. What now, Naki? What are you going to do next? This is 1000% very possible. You lost, so fucking shut up. I believe you're the one who's suffering. So where does this leave us? Also, where's Jin? Even Horobi now knows that Aruto is different. Ooh, Horobi didn't call him an idiot. You may yet create a new future for the Humagears, Aruto. Interesting. This should be good to watch. And here's a new Midori. Now you can stop making your... Go right to work, Midori. What? And that's how you know it's Aruto! But it's not Aruto! You lost the timing there, Aruto. You're a terrible comedian. Even the farmer is better comedian than you, and drop the finger there, Izu. Ooh. Ikazuchi is about to revive. And there we have it. Mitsubo Jinrai. The original founders of the organization have been reassembled. Everybody wearing black because we are a bunch of emos. What now? What's the plan? Next time on Kamen Rider 01. Yeah, this is the thing that I said that I'm not going to be watching the recap episodes. I don't really think they are essential. They are just recaps from the point of view of the characters, from the point of view of Aruto, and from the point of view of Izu, if I'm not mistaken. So, that was a fine episode. A very good episode for me to return to watching the series, right? I am kind of curious to see whether the show is gonna stick with this direction of Horobi putting trust in Aruto to show whether he can make the future for Humagears and humans together. But also I have some spoilers that indicate that something very different might be happening, and honestly I don't know. Also, how many times do we have to watch a guy get his ass kicked and promise that next time he's gonna get even, and then he goes and doesn't get even? Frankly, I kinda like it. Watching him getting his ass kicked over and over and over and over and over, because it's always so fun watching such a despicable guy get his ass kicked. So yeah, I don't really have a lot to add from the points that I made over the course of the episode. Oh, it is kind of interesting to find out that in the end, Fua had nothing special going on about him. He was just a perfectly normal guy who just happened to have a very broken sense of humor. I do kind of worry that he didn't overreact to the fact that Yua pretty much kidnapped him to have Naki removed from his head, and they are just ignoring the fact that Yua restored Naki to his body, and in the process just made Mitsubo Jinrai even stronger. We're gonna ignore that? I hope they addressed it, because seriously, Yua, you have a lot of explaining to do. For somebody who had opened up her eyes, you sure did some sketchy stuff on this episode, on these last episodes. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming by. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. Love to reply to comments. And I will see you next time for more Kamen Rider 01. But until then, bye bye!